you read the title. I'm gonna be doing what's in my backpack, back to school edition. So school for me starts in about 4 days. Not cool. First words I'm gonna say. I also want to know that this video is unscripted, just pure being me. But besides that, I don't even know how this school year is gonna go. There's so many new things. We have a new principal. We've been having a new principal, but like he's just adding new stuff constantly. I'm gonna get straight into it. I don't really have anything to talk about. But yeah, like I said, I am going to be consistently doing more videos and stuff. With that being said, let's go. So we're gonna start off in the front pocket. So for the first item, I've got these 50.5 pens, I think. You're probably thinking like, oh, this dude's fancy. He's one of those kids. No. This year, I was not playing. I was looking for stuff that was actually gonna last long because I don't wanna have to go all out next year for my junior year and just buy a whole bunch of new stuff just for it to break in like 2 weeks or go missing. So a lot of note taking this year. Gotta be prepared. That's the first item. My next item, I'm trying to get like a good view I can. The next two things, tissues. Y'all don't understand. In the wintertime, it is so embarrassing to have to walk up to the whatever corner of the room and grab a tissue just to blow your nose in front of the whole class. I'd rather just reach out my backpack and get, you know, my own. Especially when you have to ask your friends or somebody for, you know. But I did get like a whole, like, I think it's like an 8-pack. I already know the winter's gonna kick my butt. I'm being prepared. And not only just that, like cleaning up messes and spills. I know they're meant for like blowing your nose and stuff and allergies and everything. But sometimes I be spilling stuff. If you guys are gonna get tissues, get Kleenex. They're cheap. I think they're only like $5 on Amazon. I forget. I'll link them in the description. All right, next. So next is my wallet. I got this at Marshall's. I forget how much it was. I don't really care, to be honest. I know it was affordable, so it's nice. It's got this magnetic part. I can put my ID in here. I have to have that for school now. Another new thing. But my ID goes here. It did have an air tag. I don't know where it went. It must have slipped out. My card is in here, cash, you know, basics. Especially because this year I won't have my phone to pay for stuff. Like my digital wallet is like what I use all the time. Knowing that I won't be able to use that this year, I have to have a wallet on me. So yeah, next are these stencils from Muji. They're actually super nice. The build quality is nice. I know I'm not gonna break them in about like 2 weeks. Really nice to write with. I think they have some spring action here. If you guys want to get these, I'll link them in my description. Oh, and I didn't even realize it like had an eraser. I mean, obvious, but like I didn't realize it was that simple. I thought that was just like design. Okay, and in the same pocket, I'm trying to get you guys like the best view I can. I think that's good, yeah. And don't mind the paint chip right there. I really have to finish painting my wall. But in that same pocket, I've got these clear sticky notes. I don't know. I read somewhere online that having clear sticky notes is beneficial because you can see them more. Even then, I do have some other sticky notes just in case. I have like the colored ones, the standard ones. Nothing out of the ordinary. Really, in this like video, there's nothing out of the ordinary. I honestly tried to save money as best as I could while like not sacrificing the build quality of some items because I don't want my stuff to break instantly. I hate having to buy new stuff constantly, but nothing out of the ordinary. These are alright, to be honest. They're sticky notes, nothing serious. Let's move on. I think that's it for this one. Also, I'm pretty sure like everything in this video you can probably find on Amazon. So to make it simpler, I'll put everything in my description. Okay, so the other pocket right here has some of my personal stuff in it. We're gonna start off with this. So this right here is my hand cream or whatever. I don't really know. I didn't actually buy this. I just got it handed down to me from my aunt. After washing my hands, they get really dry. And this is almost like Vaseline for my whole hand. Like it really moisturizes and actually stays on my hand. I don't have to reapply. Yeah, go get some hand cream for this year, especially during those cold months. Very important, in my opinion. I got this hand sanitizer. I actually bought this in my vlog that I posted. I haven't used it enough to really like test it out, but it does smell pretty good. Nothing too important, just to keep my hands clean, especially because of that new virus I heard of. People are saying there's gonna be another lockdown. Just gives me terrible flashbacks. Okay, but next, Vaseline, obviously. I get very dry skin. I'm not getting Kool-Aid lip. I'm not getting a dry nose. I'm making sure that I'm prepared this year. But again, this is nothing out of the ordinary. I just found like a 2-pack on Amazon and I just bought it. I got 2 of these. This is gonna last me, I think, all year. It should, or at least half the year. It's small, easy to grab. apply, and that's it. I think that's it for the front pocket. There's nothing too crazy going on. No crazy gadgets or anything. I don't care too much about those in particular. Just stuff that will last long, stuff that I can rely on. I think reliability is very important. Okay, on the side, you guys have probably been looking at it. I have this water bottle. This one's from Awala. I like the functionality. It's nice to have around friends because if they're thirsty, I can just give them an air sip or a sky, whatever you guys want to call it. This pocket doesn't have anything, but the inside does. Inside this big pocket, I have my Chromebook, and I got, as you can see, a ton of stickers, and I slapped whatever I thought was cool on here. I'm still worried about stickers? Yes, I am. Ignore that. I've got this bento box or lunch box that I found at Target a long time ago. I think it was like 6 or 12 bucks, I forget. But it's nice, it gets the job done. Put some snacks in here, meals in here. Obviously, I have my iPad for notes in case I have to take them home and import them into Google Docs, or I don't really use my iPad for anything else. That was a Christmas gift. I didn't buy that myself. And then the last item I have in here is my notebook. I ended up getting a new one because I had a 5-star one last year, but it crumbled up in my bag somehow. I think there was just too much stuff in there. So this year I was trying to save space. This notebook actually comes with folders already. So if I have any papers or anything from class that I need to take home and look at, it's built in. That is pretty much it. This video wasn't gonna be too long. I just wanted to show you guys, you don't need to go all out for school shopping. You can keep it simple, keep it short, because honestly, if you just like give yourself a budget, I learned this from my cousin. If you give yourself a budget for school, you find things that are in that price range, I guarantee you'll find stuff that actually like is sustainable and has a good price. Like I said, all the stuff that I showed you guys in this video, I'm gonna put in my description below. So if you guys ever want to check it out and get some last minute orders in, you can do that easily. But yeah, that's gonna conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this banger. Make sure you subscribe, go follow my socials, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you're having a great day. Stay safe. Peace.